Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we are diving straight into a masterclass that completely demystifies the modern content creation landscape. Listen, we aren't here to talk about chasing viral fame or, sitting around waiting for some magical burst of inspiration to strike. Instead, we're going to break down exactly how to transform a social media presence into a highly systematic, insanely lucrative business. We're going to treat content creation exactly like the serious enterprise it has actually become.
10 crores. It's a staggering number, right? Well, our ultimate goal in this explainer is charting the exact path to hitting that revenue mark in just 5 to 6 years. If you do the math, that averages out to about 2 crores a year. And honestly, the most fascinating part about this whole thing, veteran creators and top entrepreneurs argue that you can absolutely achieve this, even if you are starting today with zero prior experience, as long as you play the game with absolute precision and strategy.
To get us there, we've got a rock-solid playbook. We are going to cover 1. The 10 core mindset, 2. Systems over perfect art, 3. Math, history, and niches, 4. Monetization and brand appeal, and finally, 5. Surviving the next era.
All right, let's kick things off with part 1, the 10 Crore mindset, which is all about adopting a boardroom strategy. Okay, we need to shatter a massive myth right out of the gate. Forget that dream of sipping drinks in a hammock on the beach. Content creation is absolutely not passive income. Back around 2015, everyone was sold this lie that you make a video once and it just pays you forever. That is simply not true anymore. Algorithms on every single platform are fundamentally designed to demote your old videos to make room for fresh content. Social media is active income. If you stop working, the algorithm stops paying. It's really that simple. You have to show up like a fitness trainer on the gym floor, putting in the hours every single day.
So this means you need a total mindset shift. Literally right now. You are not an artist waiting for a masterpiece to strike. If you want to be an artist, go produce independent films. Go make music. In social media, you are a working chef, a boarchi. Your actual job is to find reliable recipes that your customers love, cook them up, and serve them hot day after day without fail.
Moving right along to part 2, systems over perfect art, or the actual mechanics of daily execution.
So, what does this ultimate daily system actually look like? Well, you grab a notebook, write down 20 to 30 ideas, and you simply execute them. Start with short-form content to really learn the ropes. But here is the secret. The magic is in the iteration. You read the data. Whatever the audience liked, you keep. Whatever they absolutely hated, you discard. You use this feedback loop to become just 1% better every single time. Until eventually, boom, one of your experiments explodes like an atom bomb. And when that happens, congratulations. You've just found a brand new recipe template to repeat.
But hey, before you spend years repeating these templates, you really need to know why you are doing this. You essentially have 3 doors. Door number 2 is creative expression, which is great if you're already financially secure. Door number 3 is using social media to transition into acting, but top casting directors warn against this. It requires immense luck, insane competition, and pure passion for acting. So ask yourself what your end goal is today. Because the smartest money out there always chooses door number 1, focusing on building an exit plan and a broader business vision right from day 1. You use social media as a stepping stone to build an actual company.
Which brings us to part 3, math, history, and niches. This is all about tactical growth in a crowded market.
The math of the internet is brutally simple, guys. Human attention spans, they're completely wrecked. You cannot slowly warm up your audience anymore. You must hook the viewer instantly and promise them exactly what value they're going to get in the first 3 to 4 seconds, period. If you combine this aggressive hooking strategy with topics people are already actively searching for on Google, you create an undeniable mathematical formula for growth.
But the internet is changing fast, and we are heading toward a massive shift by 2030. It's a fascinating and honestly slightly terrifying phenomenon called intellectual obesity. Audiences' brains are becoming lazier because they are relying so heavily on AI to think, write, and summarize everything for them.
Because of this mental laziness, the old ways of creating content are officially dying. Simply curating information, making videos like Top 5 Facts About Egypt or 7 Best Chest Exercises. That stuff just doesn't work anymore. AI does that instantly now. To grow in this new era, you must be in the business of simplification and strong opinions. You've got to study complex subjects deeply and deliver raw, unique, observational perspectives that an AI simply cannot generate.
So how do you actually win this? You have to pick your historical advantage. Historically, the side with the best tech or the best creativity wins the war. You can either dominate with a technical advantage by mastering AI tools to write and produce way faster than everyone else, or you take the creative advantage by bringing absolute freshness. One of the most brilliantly effective strategies here is what we call the DESI twist, studying global media from the US or Europe and bringing proven, highly successful foreign concepts to your local audience with a fresh cultural twist.
While you're doing all of this, do not forget the power of the niche. Venture capitalists and veteran creators all agree on this. The era of the random masala creator, the person who posts comedy one day, fitness the next, and random vlogs the day after, is completely dead. There is just way too much supply out there. You must go incredibly deep into one specific niche to build a loyal community. Only after you are fully established can you make slight adjacent shifts to slowly reinvent your channel without totally alienating your base.
Okay, let's talk money. Part 4, monetization and brand appeal, how to extract maximum financial value. If you want agency bosses to bet on you, and I mean really pay top dollar, you've got to embody corporate-friendly traits like sophistication, maturity, and intelligence. Brands want safe, aspirational figures. You prove this by relentlessly improving your communication skills. Ideally, you want to become flawlessly bilingual in both your local language and English. You also need to show steady, gradual engagement growth to prove you aren't just a one-hit wonder. But most importantly, you need real-world fans who will literally advocate for you to their agency bosses.
Listen, I have a massive warning for you. Influencer marketing is great, but if it is your only source of income, you're playing a highly dangerous game. If the global market crashes or a geopolitical crisis hits, marketing budgets are the very first things companies cut. You absolutely must diversify. The smartest creators right now are moving heavily into community education, like cohort-based learning, and the massively growing sector of real-world physical events.
Finally, we arrive at Part 5, surviving the next era, focusing on the hidden cost of the creator game. Here's a question you absolutely need to ask yourself. Why do most creators actually burn out and fail? And surprisingly, the answer is rarely a lack of creative ideas, a changing algorithm, or some mysterious writer's block. The stark reality, and this one honestly might surprise you, it's a lack of physical and mental fitness. The content industry is absolutely flooded with young money, which brings massive distractions like party cultures, drugs, and casual hookups. People just lose their focus. Maintaining strict discipline for rigorous workouts, meditation, and really just a grounded lifestyle is the hidden secret to longevity in front of the camera. If your body and mind break down, your content stops and your business dies. It's that simple.
Ultimately, thriving in this space is about extreme proficiency. There is a brilliant rule of thumb you should always keep in mind. Great content is never 10 steps ahead of the audience. It's just 1 step ahead. You shouldn't be making abstract, perfect art that leaves people confused. Well-executed content tailored perfectly to be just 1 single step ahead of your specific audience's current understanding will absolutely always beat abstract perfection.
So I'm going to leave you with this final thought to really consider. The playbook is completely laid out for you. You know the systems, the math, the brand strategies, and the physical discipline required. But which path are you going to choose to execute? Are you going to keep waiting for inspiration, or are you going to build the machine? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I truly hope it completely changes how you view your digital presence.